Okay. Well, please shoot the screen and subtitle language. English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I'll make it a little bit brighter for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Please enter the current time. Well, the time I am recording this, it is now 11 27 28. Oh, it's AM. How I get the all the way over here? This is insane. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Copy. uh okay. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders
Fire.
to him
The guy's own
from
office.
on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Huh?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That actually sounds horrible.
Others might have considered it soul-rending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Really?
We have been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, well, that's good for him then, I guess.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very
He's
clearly
chilling.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Stanley didn't do that. Stanley's right here. Oh. I feel like I'm floating a little bit, but okay. How do we crouch? I'm trying to read that. I guess we can't crouch. I hate Mondays. Okay. Time is whatever time that is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Where's the meeting room at? Fuck. I had to be back here, right? Meeting room, meeting room, meeting room, meeting room. Where the hell is the meeting room? And how come 429 got a window and I don't? Matter of fact, I kind of like the isolation, actually. Hold on. These guys got it rough. They don't even got offices. Which one's the meeting room? Yeah, it's not that one, obviously. Is it this one over here? This looks like a meeting room, I guess. I don't like this
When
spooky
Stanley
music.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. The fuck? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Tips
of
for not getting
disbelief,
fired. Talk
Stanley
less.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out on passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers. Huh? Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. I don't think so. Where did you say to go? I think he meant this way. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we're gonna go see the boss. Why is it red? And unlike the rest of the building. Boss got a big
his
office.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course,
Why would you?
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Oh!
By sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Kinda scared. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm kinda scared. I'm about done playing this. Why is everything dark? Well, that's not good because the elevator's not here yet. So if I were to go down, the elevator, I would just die. Right? Is that what's going down? Am I just supposed to trust that I'm not gonna die here? Fuck it. Oh, okay. We're not dead. We're chilling. We're good.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh, yeah?
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Maybe we get paid the good bucks. You know, maybe we get good benefits.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility.
Facility.
Escape? Well, if we can just simply escape, then why not? Ah, shit. What do we do? Fuck it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Fuck is this, Cerebro?
What secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
You think so?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh!
Nature revealed. Each bore the number
Fired.
of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, some of these dudes were fired. One of them has a scratch on it. I'm not sure which one that is. Is it 234? Another guy was fired. 234. I'm gonna remember this. But what does that mean for me? Oh, keep going this way. Okay. The bathroom?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was
He's
this
under
any
somebody's
reason
control
for
now.
stopping his
Mine.
boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Nah.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Think so. Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart
Uh,
of the operation.
okay.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's save everybody. But why am I the only one here? Uh. Um. Well, what happened next?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know.
Yes. He had won.
Yeah.
He defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Okay.
Yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah, fuck
All
those guys.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Okay.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Oh, okay.
It was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Let's wait for this to...
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
Nice.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This
Okay.
was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, that's so cool. Happy Stanley. Happy Stanley time. What? We're back here? Fuck.
All of his
So what?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
What?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We already did this. Somebody dropped their coffee, though. Wait, where was that room that it was scratched? It was two. Oh, what the fuck? It was two.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What the fuck is in there? What's in here? What the fuck is all this? I'm going in here. I ain't following nothing you
Stanley is
say.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm the one here now. What the fuck? Ah! What's going on? Can I jump? Can I climb on things? Oh! Do not jump on the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty from penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is 5K. Hey! The truck is on! Help! Help! What is this? Climb at your own risk. How do I climb? I don't know how to climb. Alright, we out. Ah!
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh!
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Sir!
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What?
She's been waiting.
No! Is he in the packages room? They gotta be in here! Ah! No? That door's locked. Okay. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Oh! It's dark. Oh! What?
That's her, Stanley.
It
You
is?
need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
You, sir!
Truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't think I want to do it! She can leave a voicemail if it's important! Ah! I'm picking it up! What happened? What? Mother... Huh?
Stanley, is that you?
I think so!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
Okay.
getting the bread out of the oven.
Oh.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Tell me, please.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press. I ain't pressing shit. I ain't pressing shit. What's in the fridge? What's in the freezer? Nothing.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
I ain't eating shit.
he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Huh? I ain't pressing shit no more.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From
What?
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
And then you got me. Huh?
Each day that he
That's what you
returned to
think?
work was a
You ain't got
reminder
me.
that none of
You ain't got
this
shit.
happened to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
There's no TV.
That one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What? Spend time with the boys? I'm not here! What do you mean spend time with the boys? It's here. It's only this thing. Where's my damn bread, too, matter of fact?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors.
I think I'm dead right now.
Go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her.
There is no answer.
Ah!
How could there possibly be?
Ah!
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley,
watch one.
Next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I don't want to push it. Forget you.
Can he just not hear me?
Ah!
Can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
You question nothing? I ain't pushing it. I ain't pushing nothing. I'm sitting right here at my desk. In like a minute.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley...
Please die!
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...
What? Dead? Motherfucking cocksucking office building son of a bitch. I don't get it. I'm confused. What do I do? Alright, guys. That'll be it for this one. Let me know if you enjoyed by leaving a like button down below. Clicking that like button, I mean. Subscribe if you're new. Comment your thoughts down below on what you think is going on, or have you figured it out? If so, tell me what to do. Share with your friends, your family, anybody and everybody. Also, click that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I upload. Check out my other videos, those are great, and so are you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This game was insane. I love it. I'm definitely gonna play it again. Let's get it.